how did this path become possible for you and your family? Well, the first thing is I am lucky enough to have a job that is completely remote, and that was actually before remote was cool. I've had my own firm for about 7-8 years now, and I've been completely remote since the beginning of it. And that obviously allows for a lot of flexibility. You can kind of move around because you're not stuck to one place. So I think having remote work was definitely a major factor in our ability to do this.
Yeah, not to mention that remote work allows her to become the main applicant under the digital nomad visa, which is probably the second thing that made it possible, is having a visa that allows people that have virtual jobs and remote work to have the ability to live in within the European Union, for longer than 90 days. So I would say remote work, the digital visa.
I think also another thing to note is a lot of countries are starting to add this digital nomad visa. So Spain and Portugal, that just happened like I'd say last year.
Right.
But then Japan just released one this year, which it seems like countries are starting to open up more and more to this digital nomad visa. Obviously, you'll have to have remote work. So that's something you'll have to work through. But the beauty of it is you only need one person to apply, and then you can sponsor the other people on the visa. So, I mean, as long as one of the people, if you're in a relationship, as long as one person has remote work, then they'll be able to apply. And then obviously, the other person will have to come along. It just depends on where you're at financially. But that's definitely something to consider. And that's what's really opened up the avenue for us to be able to bring our family to Spain.
Most important piece is don't listen to what people say about what your dreams are or what your goals are if you want to move. For a lot of people will say, oh, that's something you do when you retire, when you're older, you save up for those things. But in reality, with the amount of options available in such a new age and a new world, there's so many options. And the digital nomad visa is an option for us, but there's plenty of other options for people that are not in the same position as us. And so I would highly encourage that you do your own proper planning and research when it comes to this decision, and don't put it in the hands of others, because a lot of the times a lot more people want you to not enjoy that type of dream that they've always wanted to enjoy. And so count on yourself.
I don't think that people don't want you to enjoy it. It's that they're limited by their own mindset. And
Right.
So if you're limited by your own mindset, if you think that it's an impossible thing, then you may impart that on someone else. And I don't think it's right to do that, because that other person may have a different mentality, may be able to tap into other resources that maybe you can't. And so it's best to just look inward, try to do as much research as possible, and see if it's something that's possible for you, and if there's avenues that open up for you, your family, whoever wants to come along with you.
Right.
Thanks for watching Bustos Go Abroad. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to hear more about our travel adventures.